Todd Grisham, and we are in the midst of the biggest 7-day stretch in DAZN history, no doubt. Last Saturday, it was Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev. This Saturday, Canelo Alvarez and Callum Smith, and squished right in the middle, a big drama show. That happens Friday night live from right here at the Hard Rock Resort and Casino in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Triple G taking on Kamil Szeremeta for Triple G's unified middleweight titles. It's time to weigh everybody in, and for that, we send it over to our master of ceremonies. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Flores.
Thank you very much, Todd. We greatly appreciate it. We are getting set for a big night of boxing tomorrow night, live on DAZN at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific time, all brought to you by Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing and Triple G Promotions, sponsored by Bet Online, Air Force Reserve, and JD Sports. We'll begin the action tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 Pacific time, as we welcome up the featherweights, 6 rounds or less scheduled. First of all, please welcome from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. His record, 14 wins, 15 losses, 4 draws, 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando Dihul Elegante Holguin. And his opponent fighting out of Los Angeles, California. He brings in an undefeated record consisting of 6 wins, all of those coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Jalen Skywalker. This is 6 rounds or less in the featherweight division. First onto the scale, Dihul Holguin. Holguin, 125.4. 125.4 for Dihul Holguin. And his opponent with an unblemished record, the rising young featherweight, Jalen Skywalker. Official weight for Walker, 125.2. 125.2 for Jalen Skywalker. This will begin the action tomorrow here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino here in Hollywood, Florida. 5 o'clock Eastern Time, live on DAZN. I also want to wish all of you a happy holiday season as we have this tremendous stretch here on DAZN. Jalen Walker and Dihul Holguin to start off the action tomorrow at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific time, right here on DAZN. And now both men will make their way over to the interview position to talk with my colleague, Todd Grisham, as you will hear from both fighters. Walker looking to remain undefeated, but he has a stern test in Dihul Holguin tomorrow afternoon, live on DAZN. Once again, we send it to Todd Grisham. Todd.
Thank you, Ray. We'll wait for Jalen to make his way over. It's much easier to take pants off than to put them back on. We can tell you that. But here he comes, the Skywalker himself. Jalen, 6 wins, 6 knockouts. Your first time ever fighting in the United States. You look like you're in great shape. How do you feel right now?
Ready to go, excited, ready to put on a show.
Now, tell everyone why you had to have your first 6 fights in Mexico.
I had to have my first 6 fights in Mexico because I was 17 and I was too young to fight out here. So now it's my time to shine. Have my U.S. debut.
Yeah, in the United States, you have to be 18 to be a professional fighter. In Mexico, you can go younger. So that's what he did. Crossed the border, 6 fights, 6 knockouts. To someone who's never seen you before, how would you describe your style?
A power boxer, aggressive, exciting, smart, but it's still exciting. So if you want to see me, you want to watch it.
You predicting a knockout in your first fight here on DAZN?
Yep, stoppage, TKO, or knockout.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck to you, Jalen. Back over now to sweet baby Ray Flores.
Thank you very much, Todd. Walker seems very confident, and now we will bring up 2 confident welterweights tomorrow night, 6 rounds or less scheduled. First of all, please welcome from Siaya, Kenya. His record 4 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dennis Okoth. And his opponent from Staten Island, New York. He brings in an undefeated professional record that stands at 8 wins, half a dozen victories coming by way of knockout, known as the Albanian Bear. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Reshad Mati. It's all being brought to you by Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing and Triple G Promotions. And also sponsored by Bet Online, Air Force Reserve, and JD Sports. As we have Dennis Okoth on the scale. $147 for Dennis Okoth, $147 for Okoth. And his opponent, the undefeated, the Albanian Bear, Reshad Mati. 146.6 for Reshad Mati. 146.6 for Reshad Mati. We have Mati and Okoth, a part of our sensational night of boxing as we go live at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific time, live on DAZN from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino here in Hollywood, Florida. Mati and Okoth, 6 rounds or less in the welterweight division. Reshad Mati will make his way to the interview position as he will have a conversation with my dear friend Todd Grisham.
Reshad, back in action. That was a quick turnaround for you. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm ready to go. You know, last fight was a little short, so now I'm looking to make it a more interesting fight this fight, and we'll see what happens.
Everyone knows you as the Albanian Bear, but if you could, share the story about what your first nickname was and how it came about. You were the punching baby.
Yeah, oh my God. Ever since I was little, I was always punching and stuff like that, so it kind of was motivated me to start training and competing and all that stuff. So then it transitioned to Mad Dog, and then finally Albanian Bear.
But your mom called you the punching baby, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she still does. So.
All right, well, what are we going to see from the punching baby on Friday night?
Just an interesting fight. You know, I want to be able to steal the show, and that's the main goal for every fight. So welcome to the Mati Show, everybody.
All right, there he is. And I know you want to speak a little Albanian to your friends and family overseas. What's your message?
My Albanian's not too good, but
Put you on the spot. You better come up with something.
Jom krenasi, jem shqiptar.
Boom goes the dynamite. Ray, back to you.
Thank you very much, Todd. Hey, that was pretty good, I gotta say, from Reshad Mati. Now we get ready for our next matchup. This one, 10 rounds in the super middleweight division, all brought to you by Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing and Triple G Promotions. As we bring up his record, 12 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Sacramento, California, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael Guy. And his opponent from London, England, 28 wins, including 16 of those coming by way of knockout against 5 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing John the Gorilla Ryder. This is 10 rounds in the super middleweight division. Michael Guy can make his way onto the scale once he is done taking off his sweats. The official weights for Michael Guy, 168.2 for Michael Guy. 168.2 for Michael Guy. And his opponent, John the Gorilla Ryder. The official weight for Ryder, 170.2. 170.2 for the London product in John Ryder. John Ryder and Michael Guy matching up tomorrow night live on DAZN. We get the action going at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific time, right here from Hollywood, Florida. And don't forget, we want to thank our outstanding sponsors, Bet Online, Air Force Reserve, and a JD Sports. A big night of boxing tomorrow night from right here in Hollywood, Florida, as John Ryder is now making his way to speak with Todd Grisham.
Good to see you, John. Last time we saw you, you put on an outstanding performance against Callum Smith. A lot of people thought you won that fight. What did you take from that performance?
That I should be world champion currently, but politics is what politics is in boxing, and I'm here Friday night to make a statement and move on with my career.
And what do you think is next for you if you can get a win on Friday?
Well, not looking past Mike Guy at all. He's a tough, credible opponent, but 2021 I want to be building towards world titles again.
Have you ever fought a guy that wore nipple rings to a weigh-in?
Not that I know of, not that I can remember, but there's a first for everything.
Maybe they're intimidating. I don't know how you feel about that. What's the strategy to beat Mike Guy on Friday? What do you have to do to win?
If we still got a nipple ring, punch him in that.
That's not a bad strategy. Are you gonna go for the knockout, or do you just want to box your way to a victory?
No, I'm happy for either. Do you know what I mean? It's been a year at the ring, a little over a year, so getting some rounds in is important, just to come away victorious.
You know, a couple weeks ago there were rumors that it might be you actually fighting Canelo Alvarez. Is that still the fight that you would like to have?
I think he bottled it, but yeah, we've got Mike Guy. He's a tough man. He accepted the challenge. Obviously, Canelo didn't bottle it, but he saw a great opportunity in fighting Callum Smith for the titles. But listen, I'm fully focused on Mike Guy, but next year I'll take on any comers.
What's it going to be like for you to fight in an environment with no fans, since you have such a passionate fan base over in England?
Listen, I've got everyone I need with me: Tony Sims, Dan Lawrence, Charlie Sims. I'll go to war with them anywhere in the world, so it doesn't matter who's by my side. It's nice to have fans, but I've got the 3 guys by my side I need.
And you certainly have a unique perspective. I'd love to get your prediction on what happens the following night after you fight between Canelo and Callum.
I can only see a Canelo win. I just think I think Callum's done at 168. I think his days are numbered and have been for a while, and Canelo's gonna reign.
All right. Well, you're going to reign too, hopefully, on Friday night.
We're gonna make it rain.
All right, make it rain. All right, good luck to you, John. All right, back over to you, Ray.
Thank you very much, Todd. Now we get ready for the first hour of our 3 straight world title bouts tomorrow night live on DAZN as we get going at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific time. This one is 10 rounds for the Women's WBA Super Featherweight Championship of the World. And it's brought to you by Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing and Triple G Promotions in association with Don Chargan Productions and Paco Presents. First of all, we want to welcome from Tolu, Colombia. Her record, 19 wins, 14 of those coming by way of knockout against 11 losses and 3 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presenting Calista Silgado. And her opponent from Seoul, South Korea. She's undefeated, 17 wins, no losses, 1 draw. 4 wins coming by way of a knockout. She is the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yoon Mia Choi. First on to the scale, Calista Silgado. Calista Silgado onto the scale. Her official weight, 131.4 for Silgado. 131.4 for Silgado. She is over. And her opponent, the undefeated champion from Seoul, South Korea, Yoon Mia Choi. The official weight for Choi, 130 even for Choi, 130 even for the champion. Yoon Mia Choi and Calista Silgado going head-to-head. Choi will be defending her WBA Super Featherweight Championship of the World tomorrow night, live on DAZN. And don't forget, we want to thank our sponsors, Bet Online, Air Force Reserve, and also JD Sports. So Yoon Mia Choi looking to retain her title and remain undefeated, as she will have a quick conversation with Todd Grisham.
Thank you, Ray. Yoon Mia Choi is originally from North Korea. If you don't know too much about her story, her family defected to South Korea. Her father had a great job at a government company in North Korea. Come on in. And when he got to South Korea, instead of everything being better, in some ways it was worse, because in that country, apparently, according to him, North Koreans are kind of looked down on, and it's hard for them to get work. So they relied on you to provide money from your boxing talent for the family. That's a lot of pressure for you. Does your family still need your help in order to pay bills by your success in the boxing ring?
현미 씨 식구 혐의를 아직까지 돈 버는 거 필요하나요?
복싱으로 돈 버는 걸 원하진 않으세요. 부모님이 복싱하는 걸 응원은 해주시지만, 네, 그만두시길 더 원하시는 것 같습니다.
They do not need my support from boxing. They don't. I mean, although they are very proud of me for what I have accomplished, they don't actually want me to. They're not. They don't need my support.
Okay, well, I guess I botched that story, didn't I? I know as when you were younger, you certainly did at the beginning of your career. That's why you said in a recent article, that's why you became a boxer, was to help provide for your family. So it's good to see that they're back on their feet and doing well. This is your first time fighting outside of your home country in the United States. What's that like for you?
미국에서 첫 시합 어떤 느낌이에요?
일단 미국에서 시합할 수 있게 돼서 너무 행복하고요. 앞으로 이제 미국에서 훨씬 더 앞으로 나아가서 더 멋진 게임들을 하는 챔피언이 보여드리겠습니다.
It's a great opportunity to fight in the U.S. It's always been a dream of mine, and moving forward, I wish to continue to be able to fight in the U.S. and show everyone a great boxing match.
So what will we see from you on Friday night? What is your prediction?
결과 어떻게 나올 것 같아요? 금요일 저녁에요?
I'm KO win.
There's some English for you. A KO win. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, back over to you, Ray.
Thank you very much, Todd. No need to translate that. She's predicting a knockout victory tomorrow night. Well, now we get ready for our co-main event of the evening. This one, 12 rounds for the IBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. First of all, we want to welcome to the scale. His record, 18 wins, 13 of those coming by way of knockout against no losses. Hailing from Esmeraldas, Ecuador. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, aquí está. Here is Carlos Góngora. And his opponent, he also holds an undefeated record, 16 wins, a dozen of those coming by way of knockout. From almighty Kazakhstan, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Ali Akhmedov. It's all being brought to you by Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing and Triple G Promotions. First on the scale, the hard-hitting Carlos Góngora. $167.2 for Góngora. 167.2 for Góngora. And his opponent also a heavy hitter. He's undefeated, 16 wins, 12 of those by way of knockout. Ali Akhmedov. The official weight for Akhmedov, 167.4 for Akhmedov, 167.4 for Ali Akhmedov. Ali Akhmedov and Carlos Góngora. They will be colliding for the IBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. That is our co-main event tomorrow night, live on DAZN. Akhmedov and Góngora fighting for the IBO Super Middleweight Championship. And don't forget, we want to thank Bet Online, Air Force Reserve, and JD Sports. Well, these two, this one has me excited, Todd, because they are two knockout punchers. I would bet that this one likely won't go the distance, as Todd Grisham is going to have a quick talk with Ali Akhmedov as he gets set to collide against Carlos Góngora.
Ray, you got to give me one of those. Someone's O has got to go. Let's hear it.
Oh, you know that someone's O's got to go tomorrow night for the IBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Todd?
Ali, thank you for joining me. The last time we saw you, you got a knockout in 44 seconds. What can we expect from you tomorrow night?
Что мы можем ожидать в этом бою?
Знаете, это бокс, и мы не знаем, чего ожидать от каждого боя. В прошлый раз получилось так. Будем надеяться, что и в этом году, и в этом бою пройдет все хорошо. Это бокс, я не могу загадывать наперед.
You know, this is boxing. You cannot predict what will happen. But last fight was a fortune fight for me. I hope that this year, that during this fight, I will be successful as well.
You're one of Triple G's closest training partners. What's it like to be able to train with the middleweight champion of the world every day?
Вы спарринг-партнер Геннадия Головкина. Что значит тренироваться вместе с прославленным чемпионом?
Ну, знаете, это, во-первых, большой опыт. Это первое такое, получать большой опыт от Геннадия. Это многого стоит для меня.
Triple G is a source of a lot of experience for me. I'm gaining a lot from him.
This fighter has a good amateur background like you do. He's undefeated like you do. Give me some of the similarities and discrepancies between your styles.
У вашего соперника была хорошая карьера в любительском боксе. У вас, в принципе, есть много всего общего. В чем различие? Что вы видите у вас отличие между вам и вашим противником?
Он очень хороший боец, и я отношусь к нему с уважением. Но это не любительский бокс, это профессиональный бокс. И здесь совсем другая игра. И в пятницу вечером мы будем показывать лучшую версию себя.
My opponent is a solid fighter, and I have a lot of respect for him. But this is not an amateur fight. This is the professional fight, and on Friday night we will demonstrate what we are capable of.
All right. Akhmedov versus Gongora. Good luck to you. Back over to Ray Flores.
Thank you very much, Todd. Now we get ready for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds or less for the IBF and IBO Middleweight Championship of the World. Brought to you by Triple G Promotions. Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing in association with Warriors Boxing. As we bring up to the stage, he is the challenger, undefeated, 21 wins, 5 of those coming by way of knockout, hailing from Białystok, Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated challenger, Kamil Szeremeta. Kamil Szeremeta representing Poland. And his opponent, truly needing no introduction, with an outstanding professional record, 40 wins, 35 of those coming by way of knockout against 1 loss and 1 bout even. From Karaganda, Kazakhstan. Tomorrow night, he will be making his record-breaking 21st defense of his middleweight championship of the world. The big drama show, Gennadiy Golovkin, known to the world as Triple G. First on to the scale, the challenger, Kamil Szeremeta. $159 for Szeremeta. $159 for Kamil Szeremeta, the challenger. And now the champion, the big drama show, Gennadiy Golovkin, Triple G. The official weight, 159.2 for Triple G, 159.2 for the champion. The big drama show has made its way to Hollywood, Florida, live on DAZN, 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific time. Golovkin and Szeremeta, our main event tomorrow night, live on DAZN. This is for the IBF and IBO Middleweight Championships of the World. Nice sign of respect between these two combatants. And Todd, anytime Gennadiy Golovkin is inside the ring, it is must-see television. And lo and behold, we get that opportunity tomorrow night, live on DAZN, the big drama show here in South Florida.
That's right, Ray. And of course, Kamil Szeremeta has never lost, and this is by far the biggest fight of his life, but he came in supremely confident all week long, feels that he has the game plan, he's got the blueprint to beat one of the best to ever do it. He'll be making his way over here momentarily to speak his mind. He also said this fight is massive in Poland. It's the biggest thing going. He says this will be the fight of the year in Poland for a Polish boxer, and he takes that responsibility very seriously. Come on in. I guess it's going to be the champ first. Here he is, Triple G. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Finally, you're back. 14 months. It's been forever. How do you feel?
I feel great. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you very much my team. Thank you very much, my family. Thank you very much, people who support boxing, fans, everybody. Because right now, time boxing come back. I'm so excited.
I can tell. And I know you're very excited about the 21st title defense. That's a record that you take very seriously.
Yeah, this is very important for me, and absolutely, probably this is important for boxing. Maybe I'm not understand 100% right now. Thank you, Szeremeta teams, because these guys is ready for good fight, good event. Why not? Probably I know we had good time for good prepare. Probably we show maybe the best show for this year.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I know last time you got sick before you fought Derevyanchenko, but you look very healthy right now.
Every fight is different. Yeah, last fight is last fight. I respect, Derevyanchenko. Right now it's a different story. Probably, this story is more fashion.
And what kind of fighter is he, and how do you beat someone like Szeremeta?
Kamil, he had good amateur career. I know he beat this guy who have Welle Barker Cup. It's amazing time. Right now he's undisputed. No losses. Come on, guys, he's #1. He's my official challenger. Right now he has best record. I know this boxing. This professional fight. This professional style boxing, is everybody has chance. Come on.
Yeah. Everyone wants to know, are you going to be the seek and destroy Triple G, or are you going to be the more measured, patient Triple G?
I had experience, just right now I'm more smart.
Yeah.
If you give me a chance, of course, maybe a fight is short. If you stay focused, stay serious, we have a lot of problems.
All right, and what's your message to all your fans watching right now as you get set to defend your titles?
Hey, come on, guys. Just boxing. Go back. Don't miss this fight. We promise bring beautiful show. Okay, see you Friday night.
So not the big drama show, the beautiful show. It'll be on display right here on DAZN. Thank you, Gennadiy.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, guys.
And now we'll bring in the challenger, Kamil Szeremeta. Hello. So tell me what it was like for you to be staring down the face of an absolute legend that you're going to be fighting the next night. A lot of people would almost find that surreal.
Jak to było dla ciebie, jak stałeś naprzeciwko takiej legendy? Jak się czułeś?
Coś niesamowitego, że to w końcu już się dzieje i naprawdę bardzo się cieszę, że to już jest ten czas, to jest najlepszy czas na tą walkę.
It was incredible. I feel great and I just feel that it's going to happen right now, and I just can't wait.
So what is the strategy? How do you beat Triple G?
Jaka jest strategia, jak go pokonasz, jak pokonasz Triple G?
Nie chcę teraz za dużo mówić, bo i tak jutro wszystko ring zweryfikuje. Mamy z trenerem ustaloną taktykę, której będziemy się trzymać, żeby wygrać ten pojedynek.
I don't want to talk about it. We've got a plan with our trainer, and we will stick to it.
I know you said that this is a huge fight over in Poland. How much pressure do you feel, not just to represent yourself well, but to represent your country?
To jest wielka walka w Polsce. Czy czujesz na sobie jakąś presję?
Ja nie mam nic do stracenia. Jutro chcę pokazać najlepszą wersję Kamila Szeremety i zdobyć tytuł, zapisać się w historii polskiego boksu.
I've got nothing to lose. I need to show the best version of Kamil Szeremeta, and I want to be in a history of Polish boxing.
So what will the headline read in the Warsaw newspaper on Saturday about your fight?
Jakie będą nagłówki w gazetach w sobotę po twojej walce?
Nie myślę o tym tak naprawdę, to nie jest czas. Trzeba jutro wejść do ringu w 100%, wykonać plan i przede wszystkim wygrać tę walkę.
Honestly, I don't think about it. I just need to stick to my plan and do everything in the ring.
Okay, good luck to you. All right, let's send it back over to Ray Flores one final time.
Thank you very much, Todd. Greatly appreciate it. As yes, the fighters have weighed in. They've made their way onto the scale, and the talk, it is now done. We are getting ready for a big night of boxing tomorrow night at 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 Pacific time, live on DAZN. It is the big drama show front and center. Gennadiy Golovkin looking to make a record-breaking 21st defense of his middleweight championship of the world. but standing in his way is Kamil Szeremeta, the undefeated contender from Poland. Join us tomorrow night, live on DAZN at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific time, all brought to you by Triple G Promotions and Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, live from Hollywood, Florida, live and only on DAZN.